Good morning, folks. So, yeah, I've been walking around London for the last hour or so, just trying to think of where I could do a video, and time's marching on. It's now 8 o'clock, and well, I've already had one coffee. I just popped into another Pret down there, and I just bought myself another coffee, yeah, excuse me. So, yeah, I thought to myself, when can I start a vlog? I've not even started the vlog. I've been walking around for an hour. Do you know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm just wandering. No particular direction necessarily. Wasn't even sure exactly where I was going to go. And anyway, just, you know, sort of heading in this general direction sort of thing. And so, anyway, got myself a coffee, just had a fag, and then I thought, well, what a more appropriate place to flipping start a vlog. The BBC. I say, this is the BBC. Yeah, we should have BBC voices, I say. Don't you think? Oh boy. Right, yeah, so I must admit, I kind of went to bed a late-ish last night. Well, later than I have done for the last few nights anyway, because I was uploading that video from the skate park that I did, because that took a while. Took a bit of doing that one, and I wanted to get it up before, you know, because I just wanted to get it finished and get it up. So I don't know, I think it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I've not had a lot of sleep, and as a consequence of that, I'm now feeling kind of a bit, I don't know, spaced out, I guess. I don't know. Definitely feel not quite myself right this minute. And so, yeah, apologies if I might come across a little bit, well, I don't know exactly, whatever, but yeah, oh boy, I am definitely feeling, it's kind of weird, because it's like, I don't feel ill as such, like feeling ill as like feeling sick, or, do you know what I mean, or whatever sort of thing, but my whole body feels like, well, it's not, well, it's a bit similar to kind of like having the flu kind of thing, or it feels that way anyway, because my whole body just feels like really achy and sort of just blah. Is the best way I can describe it. So yeah, blah. But yeah, and of course now, see, I'm just walking along, and because I've got my coffee in my other hand, my arm is killing me. Oh man, hang on 1 second. I'm hoping the coffees will kind of wake me up a little bit. Oh man, I'm telling you. Right, just give me a second, guys, because I need to just put this coffee down for a second, so I can just, because I don't particularly want to carry on the vlog here necessarily. Just pop that there for a second. Right, oh, that's better. My arm's killing me. Like I said, it's not a good idea going without sleep, or lack of, you know, not getting enough sleep. So anyway, so for the time being, I'm gonna sort of start heading in general direction of work, and we'll see what comes up. Bye for now. Hi folks. So yeah, I am not sure whether we're gonna get many videos or not today. Maybe not. Oh boy, I'm actually starting to feel really, well, basically, essentially, actually unwell. But I don't know, I think maybe it's just because I'm just super tired. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide which way to go right now. Let's go this way. Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh boy, this is not good. I don't know what it is. Well, like I said, I mean, it seems more than likely because of lack of sleep, but I mean, I've had lack of sleep many times and never quite felt like this. That's nice, that's pretty. I like that. I like when shops do that. Actually, sort of put flowers and things outside. That's nice, man. I like that. That's cool. Yeah. And I don't know, because like I'm kind of hoping it'll just pass. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of time. What the hell? Flipping out, man. Sorry. Yeah, a lot of the time when I get like this, it does pass eventually. It takes an hour or two or whatever. I'm sure by the time I get to work and I start and everything, I should be fine. See, that's the other thing and all though, is that sometimes my tolerance, especially when obviously I'm lack of energy and so forth and what have you, my lack of tolerance just in general can be very much reduced, and just that second crossing the road there, it's like virtually every Tom, Dick and Harry was staring at me. Do you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, I know, I've got a camera in my hand, and do you know what I mean? And more often than not, and most times, obviously it doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? Or at least that much anyway, and it depends, obviously. But, like I said, I guess because of the way I'm feeling right now, I'm being a little bit oversensitive, I guess, but it was just like every Tom, Dick and Harry just then. Everyone was just staring at me. This guy, that guy, this guy over there. That's what, you know, it was like they're all just staring at, it was just getting under my skin a bit, you know. Like I say, ordinarily, most of the time it doesn't bother me, it doesn't faze me in the slightest. Like I say, I quantify that with that there are certain times when it might. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but that's the thing, I have to kind of watch that a little bit sometimes, because my sensitivity can get the better of me, and I can open my what's them and say the wrong thing, you know, sometimes. Not as much as I used to though, nowhere near, to be quite honest, I'm glad to say. But anyway, oh boy, sorry. Oh god damn it. Yeah, I'm just feeling really not very well right this minute. Oh look, that's where John works. If anybody remembers John, I remember John. But yeah, it's just that because I haven't spoken about him for a long time, and I haven't, what's him, and he's not featured in any of my videos for a long time, mind you. It's not like he featured regularly in any of my videos necessarily, but he is in some of my videos. Yeah, so I guess maybe there's a few people now that don't know who John is, but anyway, John Connolly, really nice guy, works with the homeless and has done for many years, and I used to work alongside him for a good while, and I helped co-found the Complex Needs Network, which is a network of essentially it's frontline staff that work with homeless and people with complex needs, but it is open to service users as well, so service users are allowed to come along and participate or whatever, and also helped co-found the Anger Group with John Connolly, so you know, I helped to be a co-founder of a couple of, you know, sorry, I can't, sometimes I just find it difficult sometimes, especially when I'm feeling like this, to formulate a conversation sometimes properly. Let's get across this road a minute. Oh boy. So, yeah, so apologies if this video seems I don't know, whatever, I guess. essentially. But anyway, we're coming up to Soho Square and the Pagoda. You know, I always wondered why it was called the Pagoda, you know, because, I mean, Pagoda to me is, if I'm not mistaken, a Chinese thing, isn't it? I don't know if it's Japanese. I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm not 100% certain, to be quite honest. Because, like, they do have similar sort of structures, don't they? Or tend to. But I think, and I could be wrong, like I say, I mean, I'm not an expert on these things, but yeah, pagodas are particular to Chinese culture, I think. But anyway, that's what John's always called it, and I think mainly because that's what everybody else calls it, the pagoda. But that isn't Chinese or Japanese as far as I can see. I don't know how old it is. It looks really old, but do you know, I've got a funny feeling it's not as old as it actually looks. I have no idea, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to say it might be Victorian, but I don't even think it's that, to be quite honest. I have no idea off the top of my head. It looks really old, though. The way the wood is sagging and all the rest of it. Looks like it would be Elizabethan or something, but I'm pretty damn sure it's not that. But anyway, but yeah, I think the things used for the grounds people that look after this little square, I think that's what it's mainly used for. But yeah, I just find it interesting that they call it the pagoda, but it's actually, as far as I'm concerned, at least, that's not in a literal sense what you would call a pagoda. Anyway, that's just my opinion, necessarily. But yeah. Oh boy. Okay, folks. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Just remembered. You see over there, and again, I have mentioned it. I know. I kind of, at the moment, particularly, I'm kind of going over a lot of old stuff that I've vlogged countless times, and I'm getting tired of the repetition, to be quite honest. But yeah, I don't know how clear you can see that over there from here. But you see the yellow thing where it says "Eat" on the top of the hoarding. Well, that's one of those similar sort of setup to our shop kind of thing, similar in that sense. One of those coffee shop, eat shops. Well, we used to call that our outside office. It's where me and John used to meet on a regular basis and have conversations about the latest things we were going to be doing in terms of helping the homeless and so forth and whatever. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I like the fact that we used to call it our outside office. Oh boy. Anyway, sorry, I've got to keep an eye on the time and all. I must be mindful of the time, because time is definitely marching on. So just have a little nosy down here a second, because this street's always been blocked off for a long time. So okay, right, yeah. Yeah, this road has been blocked off for a long time, because that's centre point just there, and then you've got Tottenham Court Road and Oxford Street. So, but this is all sort of new tiling. This church obviously been here for years, but anyway, yeah. At some point, I have no idea what they're doing at this bit actually, but obviously it's all to do with the network rail thing, whatever they call it. You know, all that new. Oh, whatever. Sorry. Oh my God, I am really struggling this morning. Centre point. That's recently had a facelift. Right, okay. It's a rather interesting looking setup there. Not sure what that's all about necessarily. Yeah, but anyway, this street was, from the top part up there, was all blocked off. But now it's just blocked off from here. Actually, let me just have a nosy a minute. Oh, here we go. See my curiosity always gets the better of me one way or another. I want to see what's down there. Where does that go to anyway? Or maybe nowhere. Oh, it's like more saving the facade of buildings there. Right, anyway. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd better start heading to what's the name, towards work. It's got to be getting on for about 8:30 now, it must be. Actually, let me just double check on the time. It might even be more than that. Oh no, 25 past. Oh, it's better than I thought. No, that's not too bad. So, definitely plenty of time to get back to work. So, don't have to be rushing back just yet. Right, okay. So, I guess we'll just head in this direction, just walk through Soho, and like I say, slowly but surely wind my way back to work. Flipping heck. Oh my god. Oh boy. So, yes. Do you know, it is pretty incredible in a way that, well, I say incredible, but I mean, I just feel so flipping exhausted right now. I mean, I know. Like I said, obviously I've had lack of sleep, and so, you know, it's hardly surprising. But it's just like I say, I've gone without sleep many times before. I've never felt this kind of unwell. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've sort of felt unwell at times. Do you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, hang on. Oh boy. trying to vlog in the streets of London sometimes. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm just curious actually. Now, mind you, it might be a bit too early yet. I mean, what day is it? We're Thursday, aren't we? So, I don't know, maybe. But I was just curious to see if John's bike's here. But then again, maybe he's changed it since I last saw him, I don't know. But then again, maybe not. But sometimes he parks it in this back alley, you see, that's all. And I just thought I'd maybe have a look. Yeah, I haven't seen him for ages. I've been meaning to sort of re-establish contact with him. But for one reason or another, I just not got round to it. But I must try and re-establish contact with him at some point. Because I must admit, I do miss him. Oh boy. Yeah, I do miss our little chats and stuff. Just noticed this. It's not old, but I like the way those windows stick out like that, like bay windows. This, I don't know how old that actually is, but that doesn't look old. That wood looks pretty new, one way or another. What's this? What is this? This building stands on the site of the former coach house of Monmouth House, constructed in 1681/2 for James Duke of Monmouth, eldest of illegitimate son of King Charles II, who was executed 3 years later following an abortive rebellion. Wow. See what I mean about history, guys? It's especially, well, I say especially, I mean, you get history anyway, really, essentially. But particularly in a city like London. Oh god, it's dark in here, isn't it? Flipping heck. But yeah, fascinating. You know, like I say, you find some really fascinating, interesting things. Right. Which way are we going to go? Let's go this way. Another one of these buildings with the facade being saved. Look. Fascinating. Yeah, so do not lean. Right, okay. That's really interesting. Okay, so let's go this way. Wow. Noisy. Dear. I swear to God, the older I get, the more I can't tolerate lots of loud noise. I swear it's a sign of age. I don't know. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just more about, like I said, because I'm so tired and my tolerance and so forth and whatever. So, anywho, right. So basically, sort of heading through, I guess, through Chinatown. I don't know about Leicester Square necessarily, but yeah, so in that sort of general direction. Yeah, right. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. Let's. Hang on. Let's give me a second here. Let's get across this road. Right, let's go this way a minute. Do you know that's another thing as well, right? When I'm vlogging, now when I've got the camera facing this way, I notice that sometimes in the vlogs it's kind of like I think I'm holding the camera at a reasonable height that would be, you know, so that you can take in the vista, if you like, around me. But sometimes I've noticed that when I'm waffling along, and that's a good one, waffling along, so walking and waffling all at the same time. As I'm waffling along, sometimes I don't know if because of like my arms just gradually going down, and then it's kind of like, you know, because like I noticed then that your view is kind of, you know, you're not getting the full vista is what I'm trying to say, and I don't always notice and realise because I don't always have the screen flipped around, so and even then sometimes when I've got the screen flipped around, it doesn't always necessarily translate, sorry, oh God, what is going on with me this morning? Sorry, I'm struggling to concentrate at the minute. Yeah, oh, come on, Paul. Flipping heck, man. Yeah, so I think I've got it at a reasonable height, that you'll be able to see the full sort of vista, rather than say like this view. Do you know what I mean? So instead of it being like that, which I've noticed sometimes seems to happen. You know what I mean? I'm walking along, waffling, blah blah blah, not paying attention to the screen, and you know, then I end up like, you know, the views like this sort of thing, and when I'm watching it back, I find that annoying, to be quite honest. So I don't know about you guys necessarily, but I certainly find it annoying. And the thing is, when I flip it back round to me, and I'm looking at me, you know, obviously everything looks fine. You know what I mean? So just another thing for me to try and be mindful of, and try to stay aware of when I'm vlogging out and about. Do you know what I mean? And especially when I've got the camera facing in the opposite direction, you know. So right, okay. So we're at the back of Chinatown, but we don't necessarily need to go through Chinatown now. So I'm just trying to think. Oh, I know how to do this. Oh dear. Right, hang on. Let's go across the road if we can without getting ourselves splattered by something. Oh boy. Now what? Theodolite. That yellow thing on the yellow tripod thing on the top. Theodolite. It's what surveyors use to measure stuff. Pretty cool piece of kit, man. You actually see them in the tube stations and all, especially near the escalators and stuff like that. Some people might think it's a camera, but it isn't. It's a theodolite, and it's basically to, and because what you'll notice in some of the stations, it depends on where it is and what have you, but in some of the stations they've got these little round sort of disc things that stick out from the wall. They're only about that big, literally about as wide as what I've got there, and they're essentially reflectors, and what it's doing is it's sending out a little beam, hits those reflectors, it bounces back, and basically it's measuring any movement within the walls of the tube station. Like I say, you get them on the escalators. I've not noticed them in other parts of the stations, but it's really on the escalators and stuff like that, and it's only in certain tube stations. I've not noticed it in all tube stations, you know what I mean? So, and off the top of my head I couldn't tell you particularly which ones. I think Victoria has got them. I'm almost certain of that. But yeah, so you'll notice this big grey box, and every now and again you'll see there's like a little, I don't know what to call it, but like there's a little part of it, I think it's usually in the centre of it, if I'm not mistaken, and you'll see it move, you'll see it flip around, and as I said, that's because it's sending out this little beam to those reflectors, and then it bounces back, and that's to measure any possible movement within the walls. So, wow. Okay, let's go. Woo. Navigating through the streets of London, man, vlogging. I swear to God, there should be some sort of training for it or something, I don't know, or some sort of classes that you can take, do you know what I mean? You'll learn how to navigate vlogging through the streets of London, man. Oh boy. Oh, my arm's killing me. Right. And like I said, that's the, like, I want to try and make sure that I'm aware and be conscious of the fact that I've got to try and keep the camera at a level that is enjoyable in that sense, you know what I mean, rather than like, because I've got the, hang on, let me flip the screen back round again so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh boy. Yeah, because like I said, sometimes, you know, I'll be chatting away and then I'll end up like this and I won't even realise, because like I say, obviously I'm not always watching the screen necessarily. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of interesting places to go around in, do you know what I mean, rather than walk around the same old. Like I say, I do like these little old side streets. I love these little side streets, they're pretty cool. Yeah, so all of a sudden I dried up. Yeah, I do like these little places. Like a milliner's, well, that's what they used to call them, milliner, hat maker. I like the way those letters actually don't, they actually like come off the, what's in, they're not painted flat onto the thing. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Milliner. Yeah, so this is a milliner. Oh boy. Oh, well, anyway, at least I've managed to keep the vlog going for a good while, haven't I? Eh? Hey, look, After Worrell. What was his name again? Okay, oh, flipping heck. What? Oh, flipping heck. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on with me today at all. I really don't sometimes. Yeah. What was his flipping name? Well, obviously Worrell, but what was his first name? Was it no, not Andrew. No, what was his name? Look at that little side street. Wow, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh, I do love these little side entrances, man. These little side roads or little side alleys. They're really cool. They're so cool. Look at this thing here. Look at these bay windows. That's really cool. Oh God, this is like, it really is like going back into the, I don't know, 19th century or whatever. That is really awesome, man. That's really cool. I love it. Oh man. See, like I said, this is why I do love London. I love these old little side streets. Look at that old-fashioned lamp there. Wow. It's awesome. Oh boy. Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, this is one of the longer. I managed to keep this one going for a little while, haven't I? You know, considering I was thinking just before when I spoke earlier on that, you know, I don't know how many vlogs I'm going to get, or, you know, how much I'm going to do today necessarily. I must admit, I am getting a little bit anxious about the time though, and I'm still dawdling at the moment. Right. Okay. So we're actually coming up to St. Martin's in the Field, that church that you can see in the distance there, with the spire, and yeah, that St. Martin's in the Field is actually the site of the original anger group that I co-founded with John, and it's still running to this day as far as I'm aware, although I must admit, like I say, it's been a while, and so I'm not sure what its status is at the moment, but I'm assuming that it is still going, and because like I helped start running a second group with one of John's colleagues, whose name completely escapes me for a minute. Daniel. Wow. So yeah, so I was helping to run a second group, second anger group with Daniel. Yeah. So I must admit, I'm not sure how much longer I'll keep this vlog going for, to be quite honest. My arm is killing me again. Noticed it's my left arm as well that's aching the most. But then again, I'm not sure if I'm having the camera in my right hand more or my left hand more. I'm not sure which off the top of my head. Oh boy. So basically what we want to do now is we can head straight across Trafalgar Square. We could either hit the Mall or go through, well, hit the Mall and then go through St. James's Park. That's one way we can do it, definitely. Sorry. The streets are getting busy. London's getting busy. Oh great, and we got some wind now, that's handy. Oh, thanks wind. Great. Don't know how loud that is right now. Oh boy. Loads of people now. Well, it's 9:15 now actually, I've just noticed the clock up there. So it's 9:15. So we're definitely plenty of time. An hour and a quarter. It won't take us anywhere near that to get to work from here. Even if I carried on the vlog all the way back to work, which I definitely won't be doing. But even if I did, you know, I'd still have plenty of time, basically. It's funny as well because yesterday I was walking past here, and I was thinking, and it's before I went to the graffiti tunnel and stuff and what have you, and I was kind of thinking to myself, standing here, and I was looking at the National Gallery and what have you sort of thing. I was kind of thinking to myself, oh, so I'd do a vlog here. But for whatever reason, I just thought, nah, you know, can't be bothered with it. At that point, that is. But anyway, yeah. Ooh, what's this then? Way up. Ooh. Cool. Nice. You know, actually, and I could be wrong, I was just about to say, that actually might be the same girl that I was talking to about the impermanence of art. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh no, it's on the lens, not the, I mean, on the screen, on the flip screen, not on the lens. I can see there's a little flipping thing on my face, and like little blob of white of some description. Yeah, it's on the lens, on the screen, not on the lens. Yeah, sorry. So that girl over there we just looked at the artwork, I think that's the same one I had the conversation with about the impermanence of art, and hers in particular, but art in general. And I had a really interesting chat with her, actually. It was really cool. Yeah. I think it's the same girl, but I'm not sure, to be quite honest. Kind of was contemplating whether to sort of revisit that conversation necessarily, but yeah, like I say, I really do need to sort of keep heading towards work, basically. Yeah, this is definitely the longest continuous vlog I've done for a good while, actually. Not even sure now why I'm actually carrying on with the vlog. I don't know, I'm just going with the flow, essentially. Yeah, I'm intrigued by my own sort of like, you know, decision-making process. Because I'm thinking like, you know, this is a long vlog, and traditionally, more often than not, it's usually better, generally speaking, to do shorter vlogs, you know what I mean, and do little clips that way, sort of thing, because it tends to break it up and it makes it a little bit more interesting for people, rather than me just waffling on. By the way, before they change on the whole, have you seen these signs? Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? But oh, it's gone now. Never mind. I've been meaning to show you guys though. What's things? Like I said, I crossed here yesterday, and again I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should vlog that quick because it's really interesting that they've got the signs for the. My brain just doesn't want to work some days. Denoting the sexes, essentially, male, female, and then the other one is like, well, I guess it's like for the cross-gender thing, I guess. I'm assuming, because it's like a circle with like the line and the cross coming out on both sides, I think. Anyway, so, but yeah, I just think that's really, really cool, and I think it's great, and I love it. I think it's, you know, interesting, you know, and yeah, sorry. You see, that's the thing with this way I'm feeling at the moment, is like, you know, for a few minutes or so, I feel fine and everything seems, you know, everything's cool, whatever, blah blah blah, and then next minute I feel sort of drained again all of a sudden. It's like waves, like I say, it comes in waves, you know what I mean? One minute I feel like I've got a bit of energy and I can chat and do whatever, and then the next minute it just like, right, okay, it's getting a bit, what's the name, wind and traffic noise and building noise and all the rest of it. So just for the time being, I will stop the vlog for now. We're at the Royal Mall right now, by the way. So St James's Park just over there, and then work just beyond that, more or less. So it won't take me more than half an hour. Well, probably less than half an hour, I would have thought, but I guess it depends on how quick you walk and what I do in the meantime. But anyway, yeah. So just for the time being, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So depending on how loud the wind noise is right now, heading in this direction, obviously to work. This is the Royal Mall, as we've just said. And as I was walking along, lo and behold, what do I stumble across? A film set, or film thing, whatever. I say film set. I mean, you know, filming people. I love filming people. It's like, you know, like putting the shoe on the other foot a little bit, kind of thing. Look at this catering van, man. Wow. It's making me hungry. Yeah. Oh boy. Do you know, actually, I'm saying that. I've just realised something. I'm saying film crew. It was because of this light down here. I thought it was like part of the lighting thing. But I don't know. Is it? Oh, hang on, maybe it is. I don't know. Actually, it kind of looks that way, and it kind of reminds me of that. But now that I think about it, I've not seen one thing that actually sort of makes it. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, possible, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, I mean, then again, it could be something else, I suppose. But it goes all the way down and all. It's like, there's enough of it. Yeah. Well, anyway. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it is, to be quite honest, now that I think about it, because normally you'd see some sort of like stuff that you know, like maybe camera rig ups or some sort of apparatus that suggests that, or even a van with something like outdoor filming written on it or something. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment I've not seen anything like that. All I'm seeing is these white truck things. I have no idea what the heck it is, actually. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's making me think that it's some sort of filming thing. But do you know what? I'm not so sure now. What's that say? Translux. I don't know what the heck that is. Maybe it's just the name of the vehicles or whatever. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck this is, actually. I might be completely wrong about it being some sort of film thing. But what would it be if it's not a film? Whatever. Film. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, makeup artist. I've just seen a makeup artist in there. Yeah, it is a film thing, whatever you call it. Sometimes my terminology is rather interesting, don't you think, sometimes? Yeah, it's yeah, I'm trying to read some of the things on the side there, but I can't. It's too far away, I can't see it. But yeah, there was like one of these again, what do you call these things? A trailer, innit? Yeah, so one of these trailers, doors was open just a minute ago, and there's like a mirror, and there's a girl sat in front of the mirror, and there's like what appeared to be sort of makeup and stuff on the little counter or desk in front of her, and dotted around, and there was lights around the mirror, so presumably makeup artist then, presumably. So I can only assume that that's what it is, some sort of filming thing, film crew, whatever. Right, okay, so I have to find a loo somewhere soon enough. I really need to go. 2 coffees on a cold morning. You know what I mean? Right, okay, maybe a bit TFI there. But anyway, so for the time being, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so finished my shift, and I just wanted to mention that, like, one of the videos from this morning it's got to be at least, I'm gonna guess, at about 25 minutes long, just one vlog. So I'm kind of thinking maybe just put that up as one vlog, maybe, but it depends on how it works out. But because like I think maybe 3 vlogs this morning, I can't quite remember. I am super exhausted. I went to bed at, I think it was about 2 o'clock or thereabouts, 2 in the morning, and obviously then I was up at 6. So as you can appreciate, not had a lot of sleep. I'm super exhausted right now, but when you see the video from this morning, you'll notice that I was not quite feeling myself, feeling quite lethargic and anyway, that's the best way of describing it, just feeling anyway, feeling better now in of myself, but definitely super tired. Yeah, so the video, like I said, was about, it's going to be about 20 minutes, I'm going to say 25, because I was walking and talking and whatever, blah blah blah, so I'm thinking what I might do is I might just put that one particular vlog up as a video in and of itself. I don't know, it just seems easier, simpler, I guess. So okay, yeah, I think that's about it for now. Obviously it's Friday tomorrow, so the weekend, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to on Saturday definitely want to have a trip on the river, because I've not been on the river for ages. So but yeah, okay, so I think for the time being I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.